Well guys, we're coming off a video where we not only picked up our third win of the season on the mound, but also our third home run of the season as well. And we're really looking to continue that trend in this one just so we can get some more skill points to be able to up our third base overall so we can finally get to Miami. Because don't get me wrong, Jacksonville is a beautiful place and I'm having a great time with this team, despite the fact that they do kind of suck. I really want to get up to the majors, and I really want to make my imprint up there, and hopefully we can do as well as we did back in the 24 series. So let's get into these last two games against Norfolk. It's going to end up closing out the series, then we'll have a practice on Monday, and then get into the next series as well against Syracuse, where we're going to end up picking up our starts and hopefully our fourth win of the season. But again, we have to focus on these games, make sure that we get some really good base hits, and hope that we can actually contribute to some wins here. But Norfolk is 21-10, so these guys are a damn good team. That's a pretty nice curveball right there, just a little late on it. Trying to figure out if I want to swing at that or not. And of course, last second decision, I did. Oh, nice. Oh, no way, that's going to get through the infield. No, but let's go. That's going to be an infield single. Oh, nice. I'm glad that we ended up upping that speed just a little bit right there, because last season, that would have definitely been a ground out and a great play by the second baseman, but thankfully that's not the case in this one. As that's going to get through the infield. No, we're going to stay on second on that one. Get back. Because that is a damn good throw. Maybe if we were... No chance that we would have made that. Well, let's go. Nice little rally here with two outs now. First and second, we got Montez up to the plate in 281 this season. Let's see if he can drive us in. And no, damn it. Okay, good. No. We got back in time. That one didn't just fall at his feet. It kind of went to the side a little bit, too. So thankfully, we didn't get thrown out. Don't want that to happen again. You guys remember how many times that's happened in the past. Let's go 1-2 count. That probably won't drop, but still, you know what? At least we got a couple guys on base, and hopefully we can get this guy out of the game pretty early. Although it doesn't look like we've done much since then. But thankfully we have a guy on first in this one with one out. And damn, a little late on that one. Otherwise, that one could have probably been taken into right field and maybe gotten that guy over to third base. But nope, instead it is an 0-1 count after the foul ball. We were going to leave that fastball a little out. Thank God. And now he just needs to bring something closer to the zone. Come on, we upped our power and our contact against lefties. So let's see if we can prove that. Because we're early on the fastball, like very early on the fastball. A little overzealous on that one. And again, I was expecting a 95-mile-an-hour one. Ooh. Well, there's the 94-mile-an-hour one. Just a little too far inside, though. But here we go. Working to a pretty good count. 2-2. He's still ahead, but we can still, never mind. We're going to end up pulling a double play to get out of the third inning. And yeah, that sucks. And sure enough, Norfolk ends up scoring 3. 3-0 in the 6th inning here. This guy's still in the game. Hopefully that'll start to take him out. Wow. He got a really good jump on that, and that's going to be a line out to left. I did not think that he was going to get there, but again, really good jump on that. And now we have to find a way to just get on base here in the 9th, as with one out and down by 4, man, we need a miracle to be able to come back here and pick up the win. And that's a good hit, but unfortunately that is probably going to be a pop out to left field, and we're down to our final out. And unfortunately that would be how it ended up ending. 4-0, only 4 hits on the day. But thankfully, we got one of them. We just should have had more. But come on, one game left in this series. If we end up winning this one, at least we split it. And it would be against one of the better teams in AAA right now. We're here at third base, and we really need to get Thomas White his first win. 0-4 on the season. Granted, he's got a 4.36 ERA, but come on, man. This guy deserves it. I mean, at least we know we really don't have a lot of competition of getting up to the majors, though. That's a good feeling. As we swing a little late at that fastball, and we didn't really get great contact on that either, but we got a guy on second with one out. Why did I move? Why did I move the thing? We were right on that. That ball would have been gone if we wouldn't have effing moved it. What is my problem? That could have been strike 3. That was right on the edge, and I'm sure if they could challenge in this game, they would have ended up winning that challenge. That curveball's a little out, though, so we end up getting that count to 2-2. Good, gets him up to 11 pitches on the inning. That's good to see. Ooh, we swing through the cut. I thought we were on that, but apparently not. That's a damn good pitch from him, though. I will give him that. That was a nice cutter. As we are not going to get that, but maybe we can get the guy at home? Although, I don't think so. Not with that speed. Are you kidding me? Instead, we're going to get him at second. The run's going to score, but we still get out of the first inning. So, it's time for us to get on base here with 1 out, no one on. As there, well, no, that's probably going to end up being caught. Just short of the warning track, too. Man, we really need to get better contact. And we haven't had great contact all day. I mean, our only hit that we've had in this video was just a really soft line or soft ground ball up the middle. But we will end up contributing to a double play here, and we get out of the fourth. Still 1-0. And if we get lucky right here, we can actually go up, because I feel like he is getting tired. And if he leaves a ball up in the zone, we'll be able to end up taking that deep. Instead, that's a ground ball to the shortstop, and he gets out of that one easy. We really could have used that too, but now we're going to have to face their closer. And that is a nice sinker just out of the zone, and a little too late on our part. Come on, man. 1 out. We can't go down like this. Not against these guys. Nice slider, dude. He hasn't even thrown anything above our ankles yet, and we're still swinging at it. You believe we only have 2 hits? It's kind of embarrassing, I'm not going to lie. Does that say fair? That's going to be fair? No way! I'm surprised that actually stayed inside the line. With that trajectory, it didn't seem like that was going to be the case. But let's go. Nice double down the line. That's what we love to see. And let's go. We represent the tying run in scoring position with the winning run at the plate. Granted, yes, it is the top of the inning. Therefore, yeah, he's going to stop that in front of him. Therefore, it's not like it would be the winning run because, you know, they would have a chance to hit at the bottom of the inning. But still, the go-ahead run. And the go-ahead run just looks at strike 3 right there. And now it's all up to Spencer Jones, hitting 187 on the season, 0 for 3 today. But with 2 outs, 0-2 count, he's going to take that one in the outfield. Is that going to drop? That is not. And we're going to go down 1-0. We end up losing the series 4-2, but thankfully one of those wins actually came when we were on the mound. But man, Thomas White to 0-5, but Albert Suarez 3-0. And honestly, he threw a gem today. Only ended up giving up 2 hits himself, 3 hits on the game for us today. We just need to be better at the plate. Not just us, because actually we did pretty well, but the entire team too. Good news is, we do end up having a day off. Yes, we will at practice, but it'll allow people to kind of relax a little bit and hopefully break out of their slumps. But I think we're actually going to do, let's do some plyometrics again. And let's see what we can do to end up picking up a big gold here. 8 tokens right there, and that is going to be extremely helpful, again, to be able to up our overall as a third baseman, which is the most important thing right now to be able to get us up to the next level. Either way, we're back at third in this one. Robbie Snelling's 4-0 this season, man. We got a little bit of competition right here against him, but honestly, as long as we go out there and we perform at the plate, I don't care if he picks up a win. Honestly, anything that helps the team, besides, our overall is much better anyway, so, you know, there's always that. As that's going to be a soft bunt. Great bunt from him. We are going to end up getting him at first, and he does advance him to second, but honestly, I thought if he was going to hit that a little bit harder, we could have actually turned 2. Oh my goodness, would you look at this. No outs, first and second. We have a chance to make a big difference as we lead that fastball out. I like the speed on that one. I don't know if I like that guy being my #1 fan, but hey, you go you. Thanks for cheering for me, man. Appreciate it. Ooh, top of the zone. Way too late on that one. I don't know what I was expecting, but it certainly wasn't that. Ooh, that sweeper. That was going to clip the zone anyways. That might have been called a ball, but honestly, it was a good pitch from him. Come on, we can't strike out here as we do right there. Worst part is we don't even pick up any runs that inning. We really blew it right there. I talked about how our entire offense had to be a little bit better, and I do horrible myself. But we are up 2-1 right now, which is great. Now let's see if we can make a difference and get a base hit. As we're very, very late on the fastball. I don't know about very late, but we were pretty damn late on that. And just end up fouling that off. That sucks. Another fastball, man. Why am I having a difficult time just seeing the ball right now? Come on, we can do better than that. 0-2 count? Jesus Christ. Nope. Although, honestly, I don't know if we could have actually taken that. But yeah, we end up swinging through the changeup. And that's 2 strikeouts this game against a subpar team. Now let's see if we can make a good play here at third. It'll make me feel a little bit better about striking out twice. But we just need to make sure that we don't do it a third time. Especially not with guys on first and second again, but this time with 2 outs. But come on, a base hit is going to do a lot right here. As that is... No, that's just skied into the air. Damn it. Yeah, and that's a good way to end the inning. I wish I could say at least it wasn't a strikeout, but damn, not with guys on first and second. And now we got to start the rally here in the 8th as we swing at the first pitch. And yeah, that's going to be a pop out to center field again. Oh my. We're in extra innings right now. We need to make a play right here. To get out of the inning is... No, that is going to get through the infield. That's rough. Let's get him at third. There we go. 2 runs do score, but at least we get out of the inning. And we've been garbage all day. Time for us to change that. Right there is thankfully we're going to get that through the infield. No. No shot. Good play over there at third base, and we're just not fast enough to beat it out. What a horrible game for us. You know, just when I think that we have a little bit of hope, I have games like that, and it just sucks all the energy out of the room. Either way, though, we're back at DH, getting ready for our start on the mound in the next game. But let's go out there. Please let us at least get a base hit. Oh, let's go. Syracuse is up 1-0. I wonder if that would actually make a difference. As maybe I would see that pitch a lot better, and we wouldn't be swinging way late at a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Give me some off-speed here. He doesn't. He gives me the fastball, and Jesus. All right, we're going to be ready for it this time, though, okay? At least this time. Never mind. We're not going to be ready for it this time. As again, just too late on that one. No, just reset back to the center. There we go. Horrible play by the second baseman. And what probably should have been a ground out turns into a double to the wall. I can't even be proud of that. That wasn't even a good hit. How can I be excited about a double like that? Either way, though, that at least gets us a leadoff double, and we got a guy on second with no outs here. We represent the tying run right now, as that is just going to be a pop out to third base. And now we got 1 out in the inning. Doesn't change anything about the fact that we are the tying run right now. And Navarretto would actually be the go-ahead run, too. So let's see. I don't think so. I'm not falling for that. Sure, he's a good enough catcher to be able to block that, or else he wouldn't be at the AAA level. And then again, maybe he would be at the Major League level if he was better, but I digress. 1-2 count right here. Alright, that's actually gonna... Yep, that's gonna get us to third. That's alright. Now, all we need is just a little knock to the outfield. Or if he could end up beating out an infield single, that'd be great. Montez is hitting 288 right now, so why not? Why can't he get a base hit right here? As he ends up getting walked. Well, that's a good excuse as to why he didn't get a base hit. Oh, Hernandez, on the other hand, is hitting 152. I don't blame them for walking him. And yeah, that's going to be a ground out to first, and there goes our chance of scoring. And yeah, when you have a chance to face someone who's hitting like 150-something versus someone who's hitting 288, yeah, I get it. Holy shit, that looked like a fastball. And that was actually a really nice changeup. We were right on top of that, too, if we would have been on time. And that was a fastball right there. If we would have done the same exact thing that we did on the first one on that pitch, we would have been good to go. Thankfully, we leave that fastball in. And that at least extends it to a 1-2 count. This guy's going to get out of the game soon, though. 78 pitches. Let's see if we can actually extend him a little bit more, because this one's going to bring it to 80. So we might end up seeing the bullpen in the next inning. So at least we can contribute to that. And thankfully, we're going to follow that off to extend it just a little bit more. Hopefully, he's a little too tired, and he's going to leave something right here over the plate. And we can actually drive it. As that kind of was it, but instead that's going to be a pop out to the left. I think we did end up chasing him, which is great. But man, we're down 5-1 as we end up taking that curveball foul. Yeah, we definitely rolled over on that one for sure. 0-1 count though. At least we're 1 for 3 on the game. But again, that pathetic double. Come on, we need to get a better base hit than that. Even if it's only a single, I don't care. We just want to hit the ball hard. Preferably to where someone is not standing. And there is a way to do it right there. Great hit. That's like the same exact ball that we hit, just a little bit harder on our first double. And there we go. A 2-double game. You'll love to see that. At least I do. Great hit right there. And again, that puts us on second with no outs. Although this time we are not the tying run. It is 5-1 right now. And no, we are not going to go on that. What do you take me for? Do I look like... Never mind. Never mind. Come on, let's just get to third. Let's find a way to get there before we get 2 outs this time. That way we have a chance to get driven in even on a sac fly. As that is going to be a pop fly to the second baseman. And if you think we can actually tag up on that one, I don't know what you're smoking. All right, 1 out. Navarretto hit, again, 247 on the season. Please, just advance me at the very, very least, buddy. That's all I'm asking. Well, he advanced me further to the end of my life, just a little bit quicker than normal. As Montez gets up to the plate now again, 286, and there we go. That's going to be driven out into center field, and that is going to be caught almost at the warning track. And despite the fact that we had 2 more hits than them in the game, we end up going down 5-1. Pathetic showing, honestly. At least we had 2 doubles. One of them an embarrassing one, the other one actually really good vision. Hopefully we can continue that in the next game, especially since we're going to be on the mound. Let's see if we can actually pick up a win in this series. Because we honestly looked better against Norfolk than we actually did against Syracuse. As you guys can see, our offense in the last 4 games, the 4 games that we played in this video, 3 runs. That's embarrassing en route to 4 losses. More games than runs that we've scored. That sucks. So, we're going to help ourselves out here a little bit. We're going to get a lot of skill points in the next game. Don't get me wrong because we're on the mound, but we still have 12 right now. And realistically, I would love to up the contact each once. I think that's going to be extremely helpful. And then we're also going to up the power against lefties to be able to get that up to a 60. And the other really great thing about that too, as you see right here, we go up to a 68. I think that actually puts us as the best third baseman here in AAA. We still have a little ways to go to be able to get up to the big league level, or at least to the overalls of the guys that are up there right now. But we'll see. If this goes on much longer, I think I might do one video where it's just like a montage of getting up to the major leagues. We'll see, though. You guys let me know down in the comments if you want that, or you just want us to continue this same like format for all these games in AAA. Because, again, I really like kind of following the entire career of us right here. But at the same time, I really want to do it at the big league level. Either way, you guys let me know. But for now, we're going to get in this game against Syracuse where we're on the mound. And thankfully, this one is going to be a home game. Our last couple were on the road. So it's nice to be back home. Unfortunately, that's a little off the plate. And by the way, I forgot to mention, Manuel Margot, apparently this one is a boss challenge. If you can believe it. So let's go 1-1 count. All we have to do is strike him out right here. And we get 75 of the extra points towards a skill point. Instead of striking him out, though, that is going to be a pop out to center field. But at least we end up picking up an out, and it's a pretty quick one on 3 pitches. But we would really like to pick up a couple strikeouts, too. You know, we've been pitching really well from that perspective. We have that over 1... ooh, nice little foul ball right there. We have that over 1 ratio of strikeouts to innings pitched, and we really want to keep that. Great pitch right there on the swing and miss on the fastball. And now we take him with the slurve down and out, and we get him to chase. I don't even know what our catcher was doing right there. So let's go to the split instead, and let's see if we can get him on that, as that looks really good. But he makes a little bit of contact. We've thrown 2 down and away, so let's go up and in on the fastball, and let's get him to swing through it. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Again, he saw down and away. He thought maybe that was going to break into the zone, and instead gets a really goofy swing to strike out for the second out of the inning. Now we face Ben Gamble, the number 3 hitter in their lineup. And let's see if we can get him on a quick out right here. Wow, we don't get that spot. That's a little rough. That's all right. Let's get a little get-me-over slurve over the middle. Wow, 3-0 count. And that's actually our 12th pitch of the inning. Just got this one in the zone. Wow, that is a 4-pitch walk. And honestly, it's not like we weren't releasing the ball well or anything like that. Just I think our accuracy really needs to get boosted. Thankfully, that is going to be a 1-pitch out. and we get out of the inning with no damage. But again, it is kind of a shame that we're really focusing on our third base overall right now because, again, we really kind of need to up our pitches, especially with the control of it, too, because you saw some of those were good pitches. It's just we just missed the zone because that control just isn't there. But again, we can definitely improve that, as we're going to have to also improve at the plate as we're late on the 94-mile-an-hour fastball. Not like he has a ton of pitches to go through right here. As he gives us yet another one. He went circle change, fastball, fastball. He hasn't gone with any of the actual breaking pitches like the slider or anything. As he goes for it on that one right there. I was going to say, he was going to bring it on one of these. But yeah, of course on the 1-2 count. 2-2, he's coming fastball right here. I'm guaranteeing it. As he did, and we swung at it way high. And that's going to be a pop out to first. But that's life in the big city. Well, we have plenty more at-bats in this game. And we're going to be able to really take advantage of it as we don't get that circle change right there. Alright, just get something over the plate. That's all we're asking for. And you're going to call that a strike. Okay, brother. Okay. Go change up down and away. Oh my gosh, that's coming down and in. But thankfully that is going to be a ground out to the second baseman. But man, our control needs to get a lot better. As Brett Beatty. Dude, I remember him from MLB The Show 24 because, again, we were a part of the Marlins franchise in that game. And man, he was actually a really good third baseman for us. So, see him down here at the AAA level. He's a little rough right now. But again, it is still pretty early. It's only the second season that we played. So what would this be? 2026? So again, he'll make it up to the show sooner rather than later. And hopefully we will meet him up there, just obviously on a rival team. As that is a very efficient inning right there, and we get them 1-2-3. Unfortunately, it looks like the pitcher, or Giolito, pardon me, I forgot that he's the one we're facing. He's doing the same thing against our team. And again, we really shouldn't be that surprised because, again, we've seen that our offense really hasn't been able to do much. I mean, 3 runs in 4 games, that's a little rough. But let's even pick up the strikeout right here. Get it. Let's go. That is a beautiful pitch. Jet Williams goes down on strikes, and we got 1 out in the first inning. Jam up and in. Austin Hedges. Haven't seen that name in a little while, to be honest with you. Hitting 171. Let's make sure that we do not allow him to improve that. That is not a bad circle change, but we would have had to throw that with like an 0-1 count, 1-2, something like that to really get the effectiveness out of it. But 2-0 count, that is going to be skied into center. Gosh, that actually had some pretty good contact on it. But thankfully, that ends up being the second out of the inning. We get back to the top of the order. Manuel Margot, this was not going to be a boss challenge this time, as that is a fastball up and in, and unfortunately, out of the zone. Change up. He ends up fouling that one off. Not bad. You're not going to get to it. We don't need to see it. Don't waste your breath. But there we go. Slurve. Beautiful. 1-2 count. Elevate a fastball. Let's get out of the third inning, and let's get in the batter's box and help our cause. Or he doesn't swing at it. So let's go Slurve one more time. Get it near the zone. Damn it. What's going to get him? Split? Let's go split down and out, and if not, then we get the fastball up and in. Nope. That is going to be a ground ball up the middle, and that's going to be the first hit of the game for them. Thankfully, it comes with 2 outs, though. Granted, it is, again, at the top of the order. Not where we want to see it. I mean, granted, we don't want to see it at all, but definitely not where we want to see it there, as that is going to be another base hit up the middle. Okay, we need to throw better. Let's go change up. That looks good. You're not going to give me that pitch? Rough. Let's go fastball up and in. Thankfully, we end up getting the edge on that one. So let's go split. That looks good. Thank God he's there. That looked like that was hit pretty well. I thought that was going to be gone. Thankfully, no runs, though. Unpunished. Absolutely love it. All right, Gio. Let's go. 2 outs guy on first. Oh, my gosh. That was the pitch. That was the pitch to hit. Come on. All right. We need to focus more. Let's really lock in. We need a base hit here. Thankfully, we do have the run, but still. We want to be able to extend that. Why are you swinging at a fastball? That is so out of the zone. All right, that's 2 fastballs. He's coming circle change right here. He's got to be. It's another fastball. We strike out to end the third. So much for locking in. I really don't have words for that, to be completely honest with you. Good news is, at least we got a fresh inning. And they're going to lead it off with a double off the wall. Get it in the infield. Come on. All right. We're starting to break down here. We can't do that against a sub... Well, not a sub 500 team anymore because they picked up a couple wins against us. There we go. Thank God he gave us a little gift right there. Thank you, Mauricio. Oh, no. That's not good. We need to, again, lock in a little bit here. As that's going to be a slurve, but not in the zone. Okay, come on. Split. That looks good. There we go. Let's get it at first. We end up holding him at second, and thankfully we're able to field our position. Kind of. Well, let's go. One out. Still guy on second. We need a big strikeout right here. And if we can do that against Beatty, that would be incredible. I wish our catcher would stop trying to give us props for that right there. As he looks at the fastball up in the zone. Let's go. Finish it with the slurve. There it is. God damn it. All right, at least that's a foul ball. We're going split down and out. Nope. Don't quite get him on that one. I think we're going to go fastball up and in. Get him right there. Looks at that. That is the strikeout that we needed. That is what we needed so badly. And now we got 2 outs, and we have a chance of not allowing that guy to score. That leadoff double. So come on, DJ. Help me out here. Help me out. Uh-oh. Yes? That helped me out. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. A line out to right, and we get through that with no runs. You gotta love when we don't get punished for pitching very mediocrely. I don't think mediocrely is even a word, so sorry about that. But still, you know what I'm trying to say. We are not throwing extremely well, but still no runs in this game. Love to see it. See if we can pick up another strikeout here, especially on Jet. I think we struck him out earlier in the game. So let's see if we can do it one more time, but we need to keep the ball in the zone. Thankfully, that is another inside pitch, which is going to set up for this slurve, but keep it believable. Uh-oh, that's not believable. But he still swings at it anyways. Thank you for that. All right, let's keep it up now. See if we can get another one. Only 53 pitches right now. I'm appreciating that. We've gotten some really efficient innings this game. And as long as we can keep that up, I'm going to be extremely happy. He ends up taking that one foul. And if we can actually strike out Hedges here too, that would be really nice. We've been really slacking on the strikeouts today. And we really need to improve that. Let's go fastball up and in. Swing through. Nope. Let's go split. Split will do it. He won't know what hit him. There it is. Oh, I thought that was going to clip the zone. Thought that was going to clip the zone. All right, let's go slurve, finish him off. That looks good. Well, not really good, but still, not bad. Yeah, let's finish him off, fastball up and in. Same spot, jam him a little bit. Beautiful. Sit him down, baby. Strikeout number 2 of the inning, although that took a lot longer than I was hoping it would. Let's go 2 outs, top of the order. That was a horrible, horrible slurve. That's okay. We're going to improve on that right here as we go fastball down the middle, and we end up getting the strike on the foul ball. Let's go split over the outside corner on this one. Yikes. We do not get any drop on that, but at least that is a ground ball to the second baseman, and we get out of the 5th. We might actually pitch into the 7th on this one if we have an efficient inning in the 6th. Let's go. Guy on second with 1 out. 2-0 lead. I was hoping for a fastball on that one. He gave us the slider. Beautiful pitch, Gio. Beautiful pitch. Come on, give me something in the zone this time, though, please. Well, that was in the zone. I don't think that's going to drop, though. Well, it will, just into his glove. But that is not going to advance him, as that's actually a good throw from right. And unfortunately, he didn't score in that inning either. But, again, we still have a 2-0 lead. And that's going to be the important thing, is we do not pick up the strike on that fastball. No, get foul, get foul. Son of a bitch, that's fair. We are not giving up another leadoff double. Yes, we are. And to the 8, or I'm sorry, oh no, it's the 2-hitter. Why did I think it was the 8-hitter? I don't know, but either way, come on. We need to get out of this inning pretty quickly. We can't allow another base runner here. And we're facing the heart of the order. Come on, we have a tailor-made win right here to pick up our 4th one of the season. And we can't give it up. Beautiful. No shot, he stole 3rd. Alright, so we might end up giving up a run here. But if we can finish him off with 3 strikeouts, that'd be insane. Nope, that is going to be a fastball up and in. A little too inside. Split to finish him. Let's go. We get 1. We get 1. And now we need to, again, get 2 more strikeouts here if we want to even think about getting out of this inning with no runs. Our ERA has been sparkling this season, and we really don't want to lose that. But again, that 1 run on 3rd really doesn't mean much. There we go, as we end up picking up the strike, thankfully on the split. Oh no. Yeah, now we're getting a little nervous. But I will say, if we do end up walking him, which we do right there, the good news is at least we set up for a double play. The bad news? We also get another guy on base, which means that the guy at the plate, Ronnie Mauricio, is now the go-ahead run. 2-0 count, holy cow. Dot up the fastball. Thank you. Alright, we're a little rattled now. And remember what I said about, wow, an efficient 6th inning? Yeah, we're not getting that here. Come on. There we go. Okay. Stop pointing at me, man. Just give me the ball and let's get out of this. Nice. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get it in! Get the ball in! How do you not even... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Lazy play in the outfield. That relay should have went home. And now that's 2 runs. Now with that double right there. And we get taken out of the game. Our 4th win of the season going down the tubes. Because our shortstop and our outfield just decided to be lazy as... And how did we give up 8 runs? 8 runs, guys. Are you kidding? Come on, can you please just drop for me? God damn it. Thankfully, we'd end up getting back a couple more, but 9th inning, guy on first, no outs. We need to spark a rally. We really do. That is a nice cutter. That is a nice cutter right there. Come on, we need to get a base hit. We haven't done shit all game. As there we go, that's just foul. Damn it. That could have been a double down the line. Instead, now we're facing an 0-2 count where we need to lock in as we end up looking at that split down and in. This is rough. This is a terrible game. I am so upset. And we end up swinging at the cut. That pretty much sums up the game right there. We didn't deserve anything in this one. And unfortunately, we pick up the loss on that one because the guy at second ended up scoring. So now we go to 3-2 on the season, and we pick up a loss in a game that we easily should have won. I can't believe we blew that. This has definitely been one of the more disappointing starts we've had all season. And look at that, our ERA going all the way up to 1.54. Terrible. And the worst part, too, is the fact that we only got 5 skill points in that one. We're used to getting about a dozen, so instead we only have 6 points here. And I think it's only right that we up the power to the lefty in the last one. Let's up the power to the righty in this one right now, as we will have 1 more skill point, which, again, will contribute to one of these in the next one. Potentially in the fielding or something that will end up allowing us to end up moving up to over 68. So quickly, again, just want to look at the team, look at the roster, and I do want to see all the guys at third base. As, yeah, again, Norby is the guy up at the MLB level who is the backup, and he's a 77 overall. We're going to have to hit 77 overall, or some miracle is going to happen where Ortiz or Norby ends up getting traded, and that allows us a chance to get up to the big league level. But right now, again, we just need to focus on being able to get up, or get our overall up to where we need to be able to get to the big league level, because, again, the way that our team has been playing, it's kind of tough to stay down here in Jacksonville. And again, we should not be 3-2 on this season. We should have at least 4 or 5 wins. But again, part of that does also lie on us because of the way that we've been hitting at the plate too, because it has not been pretty, and we definitely need to improve that. We'll do that in the next game, and hopefully we're going to have a better video than we did in this one. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, even after performances like this. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to go down and drop a like. If you're new, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.